Today we're going to make inexpensive water bags that you can put into your kayak that solve the taste problem. They're made from a Dunkin' Donuts box of Joe box. You go to Dunkin' Donuts and you purchase one of these bags. You have to talk to the manager because the people up front won't know anything about it, but you can purchase these for about $2.50 a piece. And then you don't want one that's had coffee in it because then it'll be flavored. So you want to get an empty one. And then you remove the bladder from the box. And you do it by tearing rather than using a knife, because if you're like me, you're bound to stick the knife into the mylar bladder and ruin the project before it even starts. Now, the bladder is attached to the box with a very thick, very hard rubber cement. And so you have to carefully remove it. The back one is not hard, but the front one, you really have to be careful about how you take it off so that you don't rip the mylar bag. And once you've done that, you discard the box and you work with the bag. Once you have the box ripped apart and pulled the cap out through the opening here, you'll find that there's some material, almost like a really heavy-duty rubber cement that you used in school, that holds the bag to the box in a couple of places, and you have to carefully work that off, which I've already done. And then you can see the residue here. It's sticky, and so if you work at it, it'll come off just like rubber cement. You just kind of rub at it. But you need to be careful, both in doing this and getting this off of the separated from the box, that you don't tear the mylar material. But that's what happens here. So you just keep working at it. It'd be good to get this stickiness off of here so it's not gumming out on everything that you put it against. You can see it. Okay. Well, this is the mylar bag full of water. Looks to be, I can't find anything on the box that says how much liquid it holds, but from the look of it, it's about 2 liters, maybe a little more. Certainly about as much as the dromedary bags. They're about that size. This is the way it would go. Now, I'm a little nervous about putting this inside my boat because should it puncture, then I've got a real mess inside the boat. So I'm going to try something else. I have a dry bag. It's just about the size of this, so I'm going to try slipping this thing into the dry bag, which will have the reverse purpose of keeping the contents of the inside of the boat dry. And it does fit. And so I can take this and seal it up. And there we go. For a for a mere $2.50, which is what it cost for the empty box of Joe. I have a water bag, and Bruce has used his over and over again. He gets a couple of years of use out of them, throws them away, and gets another one. And he also is putting them inside a plastic bag at this time, just as a precaution. But this looks to me like a really good way to handle the situation. So we're going to try this on the trip that we take to the Everglades in January.